everyone, welcome to Kiwi Soaps. This is Dee here in little old New Zealand. Today I'm going to make a lavender and lace soap, and for the design I'm going to try and do the Kiwi Soap Makers May challenge, which is actually a straight line soap. So I've master batched all my oils, olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil and cocoa butter, and I've just, in this little pot here, I've just measured off my first portion, what have you, and now I've got to actually add the correct portion for the line. I've already pre-strained my lye, so all I need to do now is just pop it on the scales and just pour in the required amount for this wee lot. So, and I'm going to spoon it in because I don't want to get it all inaccurate. Let's make sure that's 0. Now my lie's still a little bit warm, but I figure because I'm making the colours as we go, so like we make the first colour and then pour it and then we do the next one. I think it should be alright. So I'm just going to do, because it's a lavender soap, I'm just going to do some different shades of lavender. Going darker to lighter. Okay, also my soap, in my lye water I had some silk, some salt for hardness, and a little bit of sugar for big bubbles. And in my oils I've added kaolin clay and oatmeal. Right, so I'll just put my first colour in. So normally I predisperse my mica in oil before adding it to the soap, but today I'm just going to try it a little bit differently. So this is the first one. This is Magic Violet from Nurture Soap in New Zealand, with a little bit of black mica just to give it a bit of a darker shade. Hopefully I've got enough mica in there to get the shade I want. Actually, looking at that, I think I might add a little bit extra. Just to deepen the violet shade. Will that be alright? It's sort of hard to know when you're splitting your batches up whether you've added enough mica in it. So the mica I'm using is just from Pure Nature, and they've got a really good deal on at the moment with, you can buy 3 packs like this for $10. The last time I bought it I actually paid $19 for it, but I ordered some last night and I was pleasantly surprised to find that it was only $10. That. Now the whole idea of this challenge is to that's better, lay the soap as evenly as possible. So you get some nice straight lines throughout the soap. And I do this every time. Excuse me a minute, I always forget to put my coconut cream in. Don't know what it is about the coconut cream, but I always forget to put it in, and I've also forgot to put my fragrance in. So today we're doing a bit of French lavender and lavender essential oil, and I need to put in 8 millimeters. Now, last time I used the French lavender fragrance, it didn't rise, so, or accelerate, so I'm hoping I have the same luck this time. I have heard that lavender oil will slow down trace, so we'll just see how that goes. Because I don't have to worry, because I'm not doing swirls, I don't have to worry if it thickens up too a little bit. Traces up. These bubbles are not good. So, yeah, we're at a medium trace. Right, I'm going to pour this puppy now. To be too fussy because I'm doing same shades, but I do want to make sure that all the layers have the same amount of soap. Right, so I'm just going to be doing it in my little green mould here. Sorry if you can't see how I'm pouring, because being right-handed, I need to scrape with my right hand. Now this wasn't the actual soap that I was going to do for this challenge, however I'm waiting for an order coming from America for the one I was actually going to do, and I don't know whether it's going to be in here in time to reach for the end of the month, so I can meet the deadline for the challenge. So I just thought, well, I wanted to be soaping today, so I may as well. Try this straight line challenge. Now the secret is try and get that as flat as possible. And actually I might put that onto a board, so so it doesn't move too much when I have to move it out of my way while I'm doing my next colour. So I'll see you back in a few seconds. Hi, I'm back. I've just wrapped some press and seal over my board here. I usually use this board for when I'm actually taking photographs of my finished soaps. So I'm just going to pop this out of the way while I do the next colour. Okay, so have a bit of a clean up. Right. So first off I need to measure out my oil. A little bit of stir because the oatmeal and the clay will just settle a little bit. Right. So I did a 40 ounce batch of oil, so and I'm dividing it into 5 colours, so I need about 8 ounces. With my coconut cream, because you buy it by the can and what have you, and it seems such a waste just to pour off some each time you make soap. What I do is actually I pour a can or fit into one of those scoop bags you can buy at the supermarket to make ice cubes, and I freeze it, and then when it comes to making soap I just have to pour off what I need. And then let it thaw, of course. Okay, so for the next colour, I've got the Magic Purple again, but this time I've mixed it with a bit of iridescent blue. So it's not got the black that will give that the dark colour of that first layer, but the blue will actually should give it a deeper colour, I think, I hope. And it's got a bit of iridescence as well. Added my next colour, which is just the straight Magic Violet colour, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a bit of titanium dioxide to lighten it up a little bit. for my last colour, I'm going to use Magic Pink from Pure Nature. And in this one, I think I'm going to add a tiny bit of violet and some titanium dioxide. It's funny when you're colouring in soap, you sort of have a colour shade in your mind, so a lot of it's sort of just fluffing around trying to get that shade that you want, if you can't get it directly with the colour you're using. Because there's not much space left on my soap mould, I will be using some of this pink for the piping, and this here I'm going to colour white to do the lace work. Okay, right, so now what I need to do is just let this set up and what have you, wait for the pink to set up, the white, and then I'll come back for the piping. Hi, I'm back. I've had a bit of a tidy up now. I've just sort of got this soap ready to pipe. Now it was actually quite thick until I put it into the bag, so we'll just see how it goes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to do some ruffles. I don't want to do this star tip because I want it still reasonably quite flat for what I'm going to do next. So now this is a rose tip, and I'm just going to do it flat and do a ruffle down the length of the top. Okie doke. So on this bag I've got a writer's tip, and basically I just want to do a lattice work. So okay, I was having real problems with that writer's tip. I've decided to go with my other standby, which is just to nip a small hole at the end of the bag. I'll have to go again. And do it this way. Okay, so there we go. There's my lavender lace, and I'll bring you back for the cutting. Hi, I'm back for the cutting. This one I've only left it for 24 hours before I moulded it, so the actual life itself is just 48 hours old because I've left it for a day before I cut it. Still feels reasonably soft, but I think it should be firm enough for me to cut. Now I'm going to cut it on its side because of the way the colours run. And hopefully I'll be able to cut it straight. Right, so I'm going to switch it around this way so I can actually see over the loaf and line up my cutter. Right. This is tricky. Right, well, not the straightest of cuts, but hopefully I'll get better. That's that one. Mines aren't as straight as I had hoped. But I think it's the first time doing this type of soap. Not too shabby. That's the hem piece. Okay, so I just need to put this into cure for about 4 weeks, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. This is Steve from Kiwi Soaps. I'm saying goodbye until next time.